wubba, wubba, wubba. That song gave me a chubba because it's like a woman wearing a suit out of rubber. I don't know. Hi, I'm Brother Dan from The Way the Leaf. Then this is the Leaf Cast, the first time reader show based on the epic fantasy tale by Robert Jordan, The Wheel of Time. We are on book 10. No, book 9. Book 9, Winter's Heart. Guys, way back in 2000, November of 2000, this book came out, and we're going to talk about it. So, welcome. Hi. I am not in my normal environs, of course. I am in Houston, Texas, where the cows have long horns, and their football team's called the Texans. I mean, that's how committed they are. Anyways, we're here to talk about, we're just going to talk about the prologue because it's so beefy, and actually it's pretty juicy. It's a good prologue. I'm here with my brother Ryan. He is here, and we also have our first time readers. So if we can try to pull them in, I can't do it on my own, on my phone. Let's see what we can do, brother man. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna get to
I can take care of it as I turn the
there
page.
you go.
Yay!
Hey, are you done reading? You filthy animal?
Hello.
Hi.
Carissa,
Hi,
we can't hear
Kay.
you.
How about that? Hi.
Yes.
There you go.
Yay.
Hi,
Thank God. Whew. Or thank whatever.
How's
hi,
it
beautiful
going?
people.
I like this book so far. Anyways, yes, good. How are you? Sorry, I'm like, ran in.
I'm good. Had a nice day today.
Good.
I got a not small print version of the book this time.
Hey, you know
which
what?
I'm
I
happy
thought
about.
that I did not. And I thought I did too, actually, but I did not. So
Mhm.
I'm really bummed about this.
Yeah.
Because it's not what we like.
Last time I was reading the like fucking magnifying glass, I swear. Just
Right? It's much tinier.
yeah. But this is our 10th book, Brother Dan. I think you were not wrong about us being on book 10. Just this is book 9.
Correct. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna turn off my cam. My cam is so wonky right now. I think. Well, I don't know if it's working. Well, no, I'll leave it on. But yeah, this is book 9, but our 10th book. Correct. We did read the prologue as well. Kind of a cool cover. I like it.
So what is it? I haven't seen actually the full cover. I haven't examined it. Is that
my gosh.
Yeah, what is that? Mine
That's
doesn't
Dagger.
know. Oh,
Happy name day, sir.
Happy name day. Happy
Indeed.
birthday.
And,
We need to
and
sing.
cheerio.
Cheers.
Guys, I think we should sing.
Mhm.
I think we should
Okay.
sing happy birthday to Matt
Start us off, big
Stagger.
boss.
All right,
Ready?
so bloom, 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 bloom. This ain't your birthday,
It's my
but
birthday.
I don't believe it, 'cause you're getting younger every day.
Getting
So
younger.
I say
Ay,
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
all tempo.
to
Yeah.
you.
Great, Dan.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Matt Stagger.
A shimmy.
Happy birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday to you.
Y mucho más.
Yes, y mucho más.
We
Oh,
love you.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. Birthdays are fun. I
Stovey.
enjoy birthdays.
We miss our Mr. Stovey as well.
We do, yeah. Wow. Good to see you again.
Am I the only one that likes birthdays? Like after like a certain age, like I still like them, man. I don't like the number that comes with it, but I like birthdays.
Yeah,
Hmm.
the number's a real ball of shit. But
The
the
numbers are bullshit.
the birthday itself is fun. You know, if you do like a birthday month, that's extra
Yeah.
special, right? It's just like this is June, so it's all about me. Well,
I
that's only
inevitably
so.
I inevitably end up thinking I'm a year older than I actually am for like a few months.
I do the
And
same
then
thing.
it's my birthday. I'm like, oh, I'm only turning that number now. This is great. Now,
I do
however,
the same.
the last year, like the number 9, like 39, 49, that year sucks. And those are not fun birthdays. But
That's
the 50, 40, 30, that year is a good birthday, usually. I usually have my downtime the year prior to the big one. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh fuck, this sucks. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that totally tracks. I get that a lot. I think a lot of people do. I think a lot of people
Yeah.
would relate to that. I think that's a pretty relatable situation, you know, like you're on 9 and you're like even when you were 9, it was not as good as when you were 10.
That's right.
You
That's
know?
right.
My 9th
Oh.
year was not good. I think 10 was better. Good night.
Oh no, like when you were now there's a certain point. So when you're 9, you totally want to be 10.
Exactly.
When you're 19, you totally want to be 20. When you're 29, you totally do not want to be 30. And then it's a slow downhill. I think my sister says she's celebrating her like the 30th anniversary of her 29th birthday or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like my 13th anniversary, my 27th birthday.
right. That's fun with math.
Fun with math.
Speaking of math.
Oh my gosh. Wow. There's some stuff going on in chat that I want to see.
Well, you pull it up. I can't do it. Can you be in charge? Can you whip this stuff up?
I don't want to click on it, but I'm telling you I want to see it.
Oh, come on. Birthday pussy? Wait, hold on. Wait, what? I see Kay has her laptop open. All right. I'm logging on.
Perfection.
I bet you it's just a cat.
Yes. Newman Garden says it's a very pretty pussy. So hi, Newman Garden. It was nice seeing you, talking to you yesterday too. Thanks for the help.
Oh, nice. All right. So we are not here to talk about birthday pussies too long.
Aren't we?
I said for too long.
For too long.
We're
I see.
Oh, look it. I see it. We're here to talk about a book. And I'm always excited when we get to start a new book with this. I think that it is, I always feel like it's like New Year's Day and we have resolutions and we're going to, get things done this book. It's like this is the book we're going to suddenly start eating better and stuff and flossing daily. So this is Winter's Heart. It does, as all books start, besides having a map, it has a little bit of prophecy. And if you don't know what the name of the book is, it's repeated a few times right here. Quote, "The seals that hold back night shall weaken, and in the heart of winter shall winter's heart be born. Amid the wailing of lamentations and the gnashing of teeth, for winter's heart shall ride a black horse, and the name of it is death." Esoteric.
So, do you think that the Windfinders knew that they were releasing A Winter's Heart when they channeled into the Bowl of Winds?
Well, let me ask.
Yes.
Well, let me ask you guys. So, oh, and I didn't notice K bounce. So, is this a symptom or negative byproduct, or is this just a correction? The weather.
What? Is
the
winter
the
that is coming
yeah.
a symptom or a negative byproduct? Yes. If the Dark One was toying with the weather, what is it now that the mechanism that they were using to control making it hot and dry failed, right? So are we bouncing? Yeah, I mean, I'm imagining it's like, woo, it's like we're getting the bounce back.
So okay, so it's correcting itself and just being like, oh, I haven't slept for 3 days, so now I need to sleep for 18 hours, kind of thing. If you follow my
I'm not
analogy.
going to go with your metaphor, but yes.
All right, I think
yes.
I think we're on the same page.
We are.
So this starts off talking about Winter's Heart. Here, the prologue is called Snow. Not every prologue has a title, but this one does. And it has 4 points of view. The first one is you pronounce it, please. What is this lady's name?
Fuck.
Seaine. It sounds like a great Scrabble word.
Siane Harriman?
Siane. Okay. Siane. Yeah, Siane. I go Sian, but Siane is probably correct. Siane. Anyways, Siane, it was, if memory serves for everyone, this was the Aes Sedai that Elida said to go root out the Black Aja. And she is doing her due diligence. She is currently in the second basement, not the first basement, not the third basement, the second basement, not home plate, not the pitcher, second basement. And she is in the process of more or less Guantanamo Baying someone.
I love how they word this. The other held the smooth white cylinder of the oath rod like a foot-long club she was ready to use.
Right.
So fucking like bounce, basically like white oath rod bouncer.
Right. Oath rod / cudgel.
Cudgel.
Right off the bat on the second page, we have someone fingering their hilt. So I will toast the entire Winter's Heart and all the fingering that we shall encounter here. She's fingering her hilt. There is a woman, Talene, who's sweat drenched, is sitting on the chair of remorse. The chair of remorse.
Clearly a drinking obligation.
Oh, do tell. Oh my. So this is. Go ahead.
They should have a dunce cap on.
Okay, so that's how you picture it. It's like a 3-legged stool that's too tall for them, that they have to kind of sit on.
Well, I mean, they describe it pretty well. It's like it's a block of stone that's solid except everywhere on the top. and on the top,
and then
it's
it kind of
soft and mold.
and it molds around them. Yeah, it's like it's like one of them chairs at an airport that you put in $5 and it gives you like a 10-minute massage. But instead of a massage, this thing like makes you feel as if you're going to be eaten by Trollocs.
Well, is that always the case, or is that just what's going on now?
That's just what's going on now. And in fact, they mention that what's her name? The Cian wonders if this was always the use
Right.
that the
What was the
chair
use of
remorse
this chair back in ancient times, right?
But and I mean, I guess this is always my question with all the ter'angreal is what everyone is just picking up a fork and brushing their
Right.
hair with it like Ariel in The Little Mermaid.
Callback to Ariel. Yeah.
I mean, seriously, they're just like they're all just like making shit up and saying, "Oh yeah, this fork brushes your hair." Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
They don't know anything, so it is kind of cool that she is at least saying, "Yeah, we are just children that wondering how this stuff works."
Totally.
But we do see that the Black Aja is finally official. Bing, bing,
Right.
bing, 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 bing.
Ding, ding, ding.
She says that Elida is Black Aja, but they don't believe it. But apparently, this woman here does. It's Talene. She is pretty sure enough where she can't lie, and she still says it. But no one really believes her. They're like, well, I don't know about all that shit.
Right.
They're like, all right, fine. We're not going to tell Elida because she may be black. So we still got to keep our cool. We're not going to do that. Pavara, chill the fuck out. It makes sense.
Well, there is this little like nuance with like, oh, if they believe it to be true, then they can say it, even through the oaths.
And that's something we had talked about in the past. So I guess it is confirmed here, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
They mentioned that they have uncovered a, quote, a small nest of rebels here in the tower. 10 sisters sent to spread dissent. And most of that dissent revolves around the Red Aja and false dragons, which we had heard this stuff before, but now it's in the tower instead of.
And this is referring to the people.
Can you hear me?
From.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
Hi, beautiful.
Hi, I'm back. Okay, you're in the middle of a thought. Sorry, my daughter knocked over a drink straight into the laptop. Typical Tuesday night in my technology world. So carry on.
Your daughter's too young to drink.
Yeah, it was mine.
Oh.
It was my drink. She like genuinely, it was it was just next to the laptop, and she went, huh! And like shoved me back as I was trying to like give her a hug good night real fast, and then she shoved the drink into the laptop. So that was fun. But it's working still. Look at us now.
Yeah, you sound great. You look great.
Knock on wood. Thank you. I'm not even wearing any face makeup because I can't, because of the dermatitis situation that I don't want to talk about. So, Josh, I think you were saying something about Black Aja.
Yeah.
I was going to say that they still don't know that Alviarin is Black Aja. So it might look, for all intents and purposes, like Elida is Black Aja. And in a way she is, because she's sworn an oath to Alviarin.
She totally is Black Aja. Maybe.
Does she know that she's Black Aja? No.
No, I don't
but
think
she knows that she's forsworn to Alviarin. and Alviarin is under the thumb of Masana, whichever Forsaken it is. That's
I don't know, Josh. You're keeping
Sedai
track
and
of
White
that,
Flower.
not me. I don't keep track of that kind of stuff. You do that for us, and I appreciate that about you. But yeah, oh my gosh. Ah, that's a really good point though, because she doesn't know she's Black Lasha, but she absolutely is. 1000%. So
Well, I guess that is kind of the. I mean, I guess, how many people under the influence of a dark friend or a dark sister are they then? They're not dark on their own. They're just doing dark
I mean,
shit,
maybe not. Or is
right?
she? No, she's just corrupt as fuck.
I don't know.
Right? Like she's.
Good question.
But I think that's. I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question.
It feels a bit like George W. Bush and Dick Cheney.
Oh no!
Like Alviarin is Dick Cheney, and she's like, "All right, listen
I
here,
just want to say, I
listen,
love
you're gonna sign this shit, and you're not gonna, you don't fucking do this shit without me. I'll shoot you in the face."
Well,
she's got all these weird orders for people too. You know, like she doesn't hold back at all on making people swear like the worst kinds of things. You know.
right.
And so she, like, I'm just saying I think what we're saying, right, is that she's acting like she would be Black Aja. And maybe she is, maybe she's not. I don't know. Maybe we don't know that yet. Maybe she actually is, but she's like, I don't think so, though, the way that this is all playing out so far. But I mean, she's acting like it, or a Forsaken.
Right.
As such, but not as powerful, just more like headstrong, like she thinks she's more than she is, and so she's just got this ego that's bigger than her power. Anyway.
She hasn't had a visit yet that we could have seen, like where we've seen other people get visited. So we haven't seen that, and she hasn't thought anything specifically black that I can think of, but she is still very nefarious and very self-minded, and more or less presents herself like a dark friend. Right. But I don't know if we've had confirmation.
Well, they say it right here, right?
She's got the symptoms, but maybe not the diagnosis.
They don't have meetings, Talene muttered solemnly, except the Supreme Council, I suppose, but she must be. Every report she receives, even the secret ones, every word spoken to her. Every decision she makes before it's announced, days before, sometimes weeks. How else unless she tells them? I mean, it's being revealed. It's Alviarin right there to us. We can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
What do we do with it?
Okay.
I don't know. Like, what happens? What happens? What do we do with that, though, real quick? Like, what do we do with her being? I guess that's not something we can really answer right now. I just think it's interesting. Like, I don't know. What do you think about the whole? I don't know what I'm asking. She's acting like a dark friend, but she's not a dark friend. She's acting like she's doing all these horrible things and sentencing people to death via many other people. And it doesn't seem to phase a lot of people either. Like the people that are having to, well, I guess we do hear some POVs where they're like having internal turmoil kind of struggles.
Right.
I'm tangenting off. I don't know.
Well, let me ask you, Kay, what do you feel about this chair of remorse and their use of it?
I'm not sure that I know what you're talking about. Chair of remorse.
So yeah, they mentioned this chair of remorse where Talene is the one who wouldn't swear on the oath rod, And so they put her in this chair, and she was experiencing some horrid shit. She was experiencing having Trollocs whip her, having like
Right.
Fades want to like do assault to her, or they were going to throw her in a cook pot, and
Non-consensual things. Yeah.
like these very like I mean, so this is more or less waterboarding. This is more or less like torture to get
Well,
information. Do we have an issue with that at all?
of course.
Or is it justified if you're dealing with someone who literally signed a pact with the devil?
I don't think it's ever justified. I have a hard time feeling like it's ever really. I mean, there's few cases so far. I don't feel like I've read. I don't know. I'd have to think about that more to make a definitive statement about if I read anybody that like would really deserve that kind of treatment. I don't think that people deserve that kind of treatment, though. I think there are other ways to deal with things, and so it just never seems okay. It just never seems okay. I don't
Okay.
know. No. I don't have a hard time with all of it. This is so traumatic. And the way that this prologue was so fucking jam packed with stuff that feels like it is some sort of reflection of, or must be a reflection of something that this writer has experienced before, because and how could that be? Because it's this fantastical situation all of the time. But it's incredible, actually, because I'm astounded at how much I actually liked this prologue, to be honest. Because it was so jam packed full of everything that I love about the book, but also I found myself spacing out as I do, like, huh? What were they talking about? Rewind another minute and listen to that minute over and over and over again. And I know I'm going to miss something still because it just didn't sink in. But
Right.
there's, I don't know. But that being said, like, it's just a fascinating, I don't know, journey that we're on right now.
They threaten her. It says, quote, next time, Talene, it's the cookbook for you, or the Myrdrol's tender attentions. Serene's face was implacable, but her tone made it seem soft by comparison. No waking up before. And if that doesn't do, then there'll be another time and another, as many as it takes, if we must stay down here until summer.
So they can control what they see. Yeah. They're driving.
Not only see, but experience. They were as if it was as real as anything. So they could go ahead.
I was just gonna say I love the writing here with the metaphor of the rats. Her weave picked up the far off chittering of rats. Like, how long since there had been rats in Tarvalon in the tower itself? Were any of them spies for the Dark One? And then that paragraph ends with a muffled squeal rose in the room behind her.
Yeah.
Right. It's like it's just just very well done, very poignant.
It is poignant. I love the way he writes. I especially have come to appreciate things like this, right? Like things like this prologue, I just appreciate.
This is all we're talking about tonight. Okay. Is this prologue? So are these rats? Are they actually part of the Dark One? Are they spies? There's another mention of rats later in this prologue elsewhere.
Right.
Does this indicate anything? Was he trying to say something here?
I mean, it's again, we're left wondering for sure.
Did you have any?
Well, I wouldn't doubt that rats are also spies. I mean, it just kind of feels appropriate.
We know that they can be, right? For the Dark One. Or for the Great Lord.
It's just, that seems like, I actually didn't notice that. So, yeah, that's cool.
Nice. Josh, did you have any personal reaction to the use of torture to extract this information?
I'm just so
Hello, Rain.
Come on, Sussy.
Hey,
Hi, Rain. Greetings,
Rain.
I
fellow.
feel like I've been super desensitized to it at this point in the series. Like, it's been used so many times. I mean, it's for so much less. What I do want to point out, though, is that every single one of them is using extra. Not every single one of them. That's an exaggeration, but there are a lot of extra oaths flying around right now.
Right.
A lot
Obedience
of extra
oaths.
oaths binding people. It's like we got 1, then 2, then 3, then 10, then 20, then 46, like 42. Sorry, 42.
Right. And so Serene wants to pretty much get everyone.
Look who's here. Sorry to interrupt again.
Hello, Morgantron and Gilbert Stan.
Look at us.
I made it.
Finally.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I made it.
It's been
Hey, it's my
kind of night. Sorry.
everyone. It's my baby brother.
My baby back brother.
Oh, baby back, baby back, baby back.
Coming in strong. I'm hot. This has been a rough night. But you guys are killing it, so I need to come in and like derail some shit.
It's a
You
soggy
guys are
taco
surprisingly
night.
on topic, and I'm not happy with it.
Hey, we're talking prologue.
Guys, all right. Let me see. I'm trying. Is this a drinking obligation? Quote.
All cheers.
Head touch the gray surface. Every muscle clenched. Her whole body spasming wildly.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Does that work?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Woohoo!
All right. We're back. We're back.
We're back, baby.
We're back. And uncensored. So beware.
right.
Oh my
our new
God.
friend. We have a new friend. We have a new friend, Ryan. We have a new friend, Rain.
No, Rain, why? They've been
Is
there
that
before.
not that's a normal
No,
friend?
welcome to the Leafcast, an epic fantasy series based on the real time.
Ryan, we already did this. Ryan, I already did that. All right. Is there anything else about Cian's interrogation?
No, let's go on to Elaine. Let's go to Elaine.
All right.
Yes.
Wait. So basically, she tortured him with like
You don't get to come here.
putting on a VR headset, but like they don't know they're in VR, right? It was the most.
Oh, Ryan, that's really good. I like that a lot.
It was crazy when I reread it because I was like, wait, how? Someone's controlling this? Someone's like, all right, here we go. Here it comes. Like
Yeah,
they
there's
have like
a controller in the side of the chair.
They follow
You
a
know what? That is
script.
fucking nuts. We should.
Okay.
note that.
All right, yeah, we gotta get on Discord
Solid
too.
point. Solid
Matt
point.
Stagger
We do
deserves-
need to get on Discord. Happy birthday, Matt Stagger. We love you.
Yeah.
All right, Matt Stagger, I'm gonna put a camera out my skirt for you on Discord.
I swear to God, Ryan's gonna talk over me the entire.
You're wearing a skirt?
Have you watched The Peripheral?
No. What's that?
The
He has
William
no idea.
Gibson TV show on Amazon that they canceled unfortunately. But it's about like VR, where you can feel things and die. I mean, basically, no spoilers, but
Free to feel things and die in VR. I'm playing Hollow Knight right now. Have you played Hollow Knight, Josh? It's so much fun. Oh my
it's
God.
fun.
Like so good. It's so good.
Oh yeah. Seriously,
Keith,
like
you know Keith. We love Keith.
Mhm.
He's playing it, or he played
playing
it
it.
already, and he already beat it, of course, because it was like it's years old. But then they're coming out with like another one, I guess, like
Cool.
a sequel to it.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm excited about. Well, I mean,
All right.
I'm not even. Anyways, we'll just
any Hollow Knight
talk about
fans.
derailing. Jesus.
Talking about
No.
derail.
This is life shit. Like Case Nice is turning into a little gamer. She's got skills. She's grinding. She's like, oh, I gotta get more souls. She grinds for souls.
I
Grind.
farm.
And then she farms. Right? She's looking up shit on YouTube. This is
Look up
crazy.
deck stairs if you want to see more.
If you
I'm
want to
kidding.
watch
I'm
it,
not gonna
she might start streaming. It's a
I'm
whole
not
thing.
gonna stream. I'm not good. I just learned more than he expected me to very quickly. So
Yes. I'm not sure.
drink to that, bitches.
Let's drink to
Carry
that.
Wheel of Time.
It's Matt Stagger's birthday.
It is.
I missed
Almost.
out. Happy birthday to you. Happy
I
birthday
know
to
you
you.
missed the whole thing. Dan did a whole thing.
I can't believe
A
he gave
whole
us $20
thing.
on his birthday.
And you missed
That's like a
it.
stripper
really.
tipping. That's like a stripper tipping you for being a good like.
How do we give it back?
I don't know.
How do we refuse it? Be like, no, we love you more.
Oh, but that's a little
Matt
too. You're
Stacker.
taking it a little too far. I just want to. I mean, we really. Yeah,
Shut
it's
up.
okay. We appreciate the money.
Shut
No,
up.
we're never.
Shut
Like,
up.
we're not giving it back, Matt. We're not giving it back, Matt. We're not giving it back. Sorry.
Here, you've been
Oh my
the
god.
worst.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
Hi, everyone, and welcome to The Way to Leave, a first-time reading a fantasy epic tale from Jordan Roberts.
thanks, Wadaholic. I love you guys so much.
All right, let's jump to Elaine's point of view. Elaine is back home, baby. She's back at her,
Back in the saddle again. Woo-hoo.
the summer home, as they call it in royal parlance. She, her formal claim for the throne has begun. Apparently, it's only a few days old. It has not been accepted well by everyone.
Mhm.
It has been accepted by one of her main claimants, though. This is like Ron DeSantis joining Trump. No, I don't know. It is.
Where are we? Who? What?
It's
What?
Dylan. Dylan. She's hanging out with Dylan. Dylan. We hear.
Tyler Ron?
Oh no.
Dylan. We hear that Elaine is planning for Elaine to be the quote, the Aes Sedai advisor to the next Queen of Andor. I don't know if we had heard that before,
Right. I mean-
but that's part of her plan.
So, I mean, every time Elaine and Rand have sex, it's now a threesome because Avienda's connected in.
Fuck yeah.
There we go.
I believe that is a drinking obligation, Josh. You got it.
So who's the cuck?
I
Also, I like
think
that it's not a
Avienda.
it's not a
Avienda.
She just has to watch everything go down from
She's
her
very, like,
mind's eye every time.
And then anytime you look her in the eye, she says, "Forgive me."
Yeah, she's-
She's like, fucking bitch, son of a fucking bitch.
Imagine being Elaine hanging out with like her best friend is like had sex with Rand, and she's like, is she like? And Avienda shares everything. She's like, well, how's that dong? Is it good? Is it a good dong?
Not
Is
true,
it?
Matt.
Do the drapes match the curtains, or whatever? What is it? Drapes match? Hold on.
Yes,
Hold on.
that's is the curtains match the
The curtains match the drapes.
These are the curtains.
Yeah.
The triangles, the drape.
No, I thought it was rug. Do the curtains match the rug?
It could.
Right.
I think it's
Right?
Oh my god!
I think it should
K-Size, when K-Size sees the Dark Side of the Moon album, she thinks of a muff.
What?
And it's drapes?
Never thought of a muff.
She said the triangle.
That one's got a rainbow through it, though.
You're right. It does.
Very
It does.
different triangle.
It has a prismatic
Oh my
rainbow.
gosh. Let's get on topic.
Prismatic omen.
What? All right. So, which term is more offensive for the lady parts? Curtains or drapes?
What?
Never mind. I strike that from the record. All right. Let me.
All right.
Treats.
Yeah, I think
That's really. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're doing there, Dan. And I'm like, wow, wow,
Uh-huh.
wow.
Hey, you know what? Broadway has a curtain. I'm saying it's a curtain.
It's like,
Actually,
do the visors match the upholstery?
Oh, my. This is next level, I feel like.
Right?
Look, okay. Something fun to
Does the
bring-
crumb match the trim?
But I have somebody named Joshua Wells's book from, I think he was in class at this point and was in room
4.
Yeah, right?
Whoa!
Isn't that fucking cool?
What?
I bought it used because I was like, that might be fun. Because I always like used
Oh,
books
what if that
better,
guy's like a Twitter time?
right? But there's nothing in here. So Joshua Wells, if you read this
What
book
are those
and you
numbers?
come back to us. I think that the number 5735, I don't know. It's like, I don't fucking, is it student
Is
ID
locker?
number?
Is that his locker combination?
I think it's a student ID number. Then it says LOC number 162. I think that might be like location, like a
Location.
building.
Oh, I think that's his prison
162.
ID number.
And then it says
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, is this a prison book?
Does it say K?
It says
Maybe.
K104.
K-
Wait,
Maybe he
what's
was a soldier.
that even-
Okay, so 104. So
Is that a prison? Is that a previous prison book? I would love to
All right,
know. I need. I got to know.
Get your Googles on it.
Yes, Luz Jr. says yes. LOL, yeah, prisoner's book.
Yeah.
Is it really? I need confirmation. Luz Jr., how do you know this? Why? Tell me everything. Email me.
Yeah, how did you get it?
I bought it off of Amazon because I went to the used section of
Yep.
Amazon.
Yep, because
That's what
he
I'm
rolled-
saying.
Because, no, I like used books.
No, Tavarin. We're Tavarin. That's why. Yeah, we're Tavarin. Tavarin. Or John or Wells is Tavarin.
I
Either
always
way.
want a used book. If I have the choice of a used book or a new book, I would.
If Jason Wells,
Then
I think Jason Wells is going to start whispering in your head, and you're going to be
Joshua
like, or
Do my
Josh.
well.
Josh Wells.
Joshua
Josh
Wells.
Do my wells.
It does have to be a Josh.
Oh my gosh, Joshua Dumais Wells.
Yeah, Joshua
That's
Wells.
his, yeah, do my as well.
Joshua Wells. Don't come after me, please. I have nothing bad to say.
What is LLC number?
I'm sure you're a very good
What is an
person. and you
LLC
were-
number?
Shh, shh.
Look,
You were wrongly accused, Joshua. Just,
You didn't
okay.
do it, man.
obviously you didn't do it. Obviously you didn't do it. I just ended up with your book, and I think that's fun. That's all. Stop feeling that. Okay, can we move on now? I'm getting
right.
nervous.
No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Joshua is glad you have the book.
You know what? Kate and Michael do support books for prisons, so that is something that kind of circles back around. Kate and Michael, ready?
treasure map.
Oh my
You know
gosh,
what
I'm actually looking this up online, and it appears that book might be cursed. I don't want to. You know what? Forget I said anything. All right. Anyway.
Damn it, brother! Damn it!
Brother,
I'm getting out of here. I gotta go
All right.
take a
No,
shit.
honey, come back. Brother, Ouija board.
We'll
All right, let's
exercise
talk
the
about
book.
Wayne. Let's talk about Wayne.
What? This is my book.
Oh, all right. All right, okay. All right, I'm sorry. All right, don't know the book is a good. All right. Oh man. All right, we hear bullshit about Elaine. She has 3 declared challengers. They're pretty strong, you know. They all got their shit, and They could beat her up in a fight.
Better.
Quote, I underline this. Let me see if this is a drinking obligation. The meanest crofter in Andor would shoulder his scythe to pull a puppet from the lion throne.
Oh no, we have to drink every time they defile our name, Dan.
Yeah.
We have to hurt ourselves in protest.
I wish he wouldn't do that.
Brother Dan, did you get the same beer you have in Texas that you drink in Michigan?
Yeah.
You did. I noticed that.
I did.
It was very
That's
Reach
It
amazing.
was like it was like $2 more, actually. And I still got it.
Oh. Well, it's
Matt Stagger mentioned
It was an import, I guess.
books for prisoners. I just this anyway. It doesn't matter.
All right. Another one. Quote. She had made her claim and he would come. She needed him desperately.
Obviously.
Does that work? Does that work?
No,
Josh?
I mean she probably didn't, but we can
All right,
drink
can you
to it anyway.
at some point, if you get a really good one, Chris, at some point you have to recreate the dance.
What?
You have to recreate this.
The dance.
Sure. If you get a really good one, I'm wearing pants underneath. Okay,
Yeah, you
I'll
are.
take my pants.
Oh, she's taking her pants off.
Oh.
It's not that. No.
Is everyone,
Guys, this
You
all the
listen
stuff
better?
that happens, all that happens when you become
Yeah,
a
just
member.
You wanna member? Oh, look at Matt Stagger is in Discord, and so is Mr. Stovey. And what is
Toby's-
who is
that's
who's
no-
this? We don't see it.
Toby's
Faces
got a
on the other
badass
two guys,
hoodie,
so
on.
Hell yeah, she does.
we're not. Oh,
What's in? Oh,
baby doll. Oh well, there's other people here, Toby, so I can't. Oh, you have a pussy on your lap. Sweet. Okay, if anybody wants to see Dovy's pussy that is currently
couple.
on her lap, couple pussies in the laps
she's got a
situation,
couple.
then you should go to Discord right now, and Matt Stagger can definitely pin it in the comments because he's the best at that. Also, so is Mistress Dovey.
she's good at pinning.
Good at
She's
pinning
doing that
things.
on purpose. She's doing it on purpose. I know.
I thought she was good at pegging comments.
Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna specifically spell it out, Ryan. I was gonna let it fly and let it roll off and let it not be specific.
Way to go,
Kitty.
Ryan.
Pegging. You just
Yeah.
ruined the whole thing. Can we move on? Thank you.
All right, so here we're gonna jump into it. Elaine has this is like Robert Jordan doing a little comic relief with all these people just barging into her shit. First, it's the
At first, it's Kramer.
sea folk. Yeah, Kramer's like, Jerry!
Jerry.
He's like, Kramer. Kramer. So in come a couple sea folk. It's Renale de Cologne and Zaida de Paridi.
Is that an
Zaida,
I want that for
Jesus,
Christmas.
pronounce this, Dan.
Sounds good, man.
Wow.
What cologne is that again?
What
It
cologne
sounds
is that?
Zaida. Hold on, Zaida din Paridi.
Yeah,
What?
I wore that in high school, Dan.
Yeah, I love that.
I love that
Yeah,
sense.
that was absolutely like that is a panty dropper show. So get it now at your Walmart by you.
Zaida din Paridi, now available at CVS.
So,
Thank you,
Candy
not
dropper.
on the air.
panty dropper. Colon.
That's the greatest
Bam!
phrase ever.
Bam! Bam! Oh, shit.
The hand thing, penny dropper. Boom.
Instant panty drop.
Yeah.
So the yachts on the air smell like patchouli when they walk in the room. They're like stinky hippies with patchouli and dreadlocks.
They totally are. And they have like their own hippie box.
Yeah.
Like where people are like, no, when they walk in, like everyone else like has their anti-hippie box. that they
shit.
kind of just start sniffing on.
Wait, how long is a hippie box exactly?
It's like buckwheat, with an Afro pick.
It's 12 rounds.
Oh no, I just Donald Trumped my hair for a second there. It was like, bing,
Oh, the
like
yeah.
that. And I was like,
Come over.
no. If
Was it? That's the greatest hair ever.
I worked so hard to cover that bald spot, right?
Everyone's saying it's the best hair.
Okay, good.
Hey, hey, people say Einstein, Boris Johnson, or Trump. I say easily Trump. I kill them all. I obviously have the greatest hair.
Wait. Did you Einstein, Boris Johnson, and Trump?
Yeah, eccentric hair off. They're having an eccentric hair off.
That's racist. There's no Don King
What's racist?
Or Bobby Brown.
I'm kidding.
or Bobby Brown or Kid of Kid and Play.
Okay, these are all good.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab my headband.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, no, don't try to even with your mouth. Disgusting.
Right, who's got like bad Mexican hair? No Mexicans have bad hair. They all have great hair. That sucks. We can't even. There's no famous Mexican with bad hair.
It's too loopy.
Oh, that's a good point, Ryan.
Right?
Mexican head of hair is a good head of hair.
That's not true. I'm Mexican, and look at my forehead. Look at my hairline.
No, you can land a plane on that.
Okay,
forehead, but it's
you
still
can
one of the
land
greatest
too.
foreheads in YouTube.
maybe fucking submarine and an airplane hold base full of airplanes. I think that might.
A whole base full of airplanes?
Hey, is that
a whole base full of
we got compartments. There's stuff. There's land.
I don't know why you're killing me so much today. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm destroyed. I'm dead. Oh, man.
Usually I'm destroyed by you, so this is a nice
it's
change.
shoes on the other foot, bitch.
Yeah, how's it feel? I love you so much.
It's great. It's great. I love laughing.
All right. I think we missed it. I think we shot some panani on Discord.
I think it's the dragon fruit.
And we missed it.
What did we miss?
I'm not sure.
Dobie said she flashed everyone on Discord.
Well, she's amazing.
All right, I just pulled her up full screen, so do it again.
I'll miss it again.
Yeah.
Hey, come on. Yo.
What you got? Yeah. Brother Dan, I assume everyone has me on full screen also, so.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, so hi Josh, are you still here?
I do.
No, he went over to Discord to see.
No, he's like, what is going on with Mr. Stovey? As everyone
We all
should be on Discord right now because it's a hard time.
Yeah, no, these are all. What else will she do for Matt's birthday? Is really the question.
It is Matt Dagger's birthday, so this is
Party of one.
balls to the walls. This is tits out for Matt's Dagger night, is what I'm guessing.
Yeah,
I'm and I'm not saying that in any way like that is not a good
It's not
thing,
related to any super chat.
It is specifically something
just our love
that
for
I
you.
know.
I
know that my tits are coming out for Matt's.
I see some Aussie tits.
They're kind of.
I saw some Aussie tits.
We're just gonna be tits out and balls to the wall.
There we go. All balls and all tits. All right, so
time for this conversation. So I love you, Mr. Stovey, so much.
You guys do not understand. It's like I try to walk against a riptide to get through this book sometimes. It's so awesome. It's
It is
so awesome.
Look, some episodes are like American Ninja Warrior.
Can I flash this? You know, it's like, see it? You have to read it first.
I thought that I could get through the show with a single cocktail. Then Ryan arrived.
Then Ryan.
He let him to drink. Look at you. What is happening
I'm
to you?
tits out for Matt.
Oh.
It's tits
All
out for
right.
Matt.
Can I go change? Actually, I have a really nice brown that looks like a top. I could just.
All right, what do you got? The real challenge is if we get Josh to say
Dan, stripped down. Are you in your hotel room, Daniel? Is that what's going
on,
brother Dan?
He's got a midnight. He's got.
Oh my gosh! You have a curfew. Look, if you look real carefully, folks, you can see his ass in the mirror. All right, so go join Brother Dan at OnlyFans.com.
Brother Dan's got the way to leave wife beater underneath his shirt. He's
strategic. Very well this evening in his hotel.
Hey, forget about it.
There's no dead body in Sopranos, I think.
Right.
That's what's happening. I watch too much Sopranos lately. I saw it. I don't know what to say. What is that? It's just like.
All right, so. All right, so Elaine. Suddenly, a couple sea folk people come in. They're like,
Godfather. Anyways,
they're like, bitch, we need to get this shit going. She's like, I'll talk to you tomorrow. They're like, no, we will talk now.
Now, please.
We have a bargain. You promised 20 teachers. We've had one. She's like, yeah, we're busy. I know, it sucks, right? We're busy. She's like, no, we got to fix this. She's like, yeah, well, we can probably figure that out. Maybe a couple hours a day. And the sea folk lady instantly like spits in her hand and like, all right, shake or whatever. And she's like, well, hold on. No, I didn't. This isn't a bargain. I said I'd try. I didn't say I would do. Instantly, someone else comes in. What do you know? It's the Renee Halford. Says Mazrim Tame's there. Mazrim Tame walks in with a couple people. Here's a guy's quote: "The bald man stiffened."
Nice. Yeah.
That's what I.
What?
That's what I call my mornings.
That's what I call my nightmares.
The bald man.
Hold on, no, the bald man stiffened. Yeah.
Dan, are you seriously like? Are you totally manscaped? Are you bald down there?
I'm saying there can be hairy dudes that are still bald. But yes, I do escape. Whatever.
Oh my god. Do you wax?
TMI, guys. TMI.
Do you not escape? Do you not escape? Are you just all burnt rattles down there?
Hey, I'll take the weed whacker to it, but I don't go like I don't shear.
No. Ryan, so I tidy up, and then if I'm expecting company, then I really clean. I don't know.
Don't want at this stage.
I make my bed every day.
You don't want your curly, hairs up in the nostrils. Then you trim and you manscape. It's called manscaping, bitches.
And it makes you look. It adds like 3 inches.
That's why I actually started manscaping, because my pubic hair was getting up into my nostrils. It was uncomfortable. So I can't believe you called that, Kay.
It was making you up at night. The whole thing.
I'm very flexible, guys. I'm very flexible. All right, so
On stream, man. You
so we
played
have
at least 5 times on stream.
at least. I mean, Ryan, wouldn't you if you could do it? Wouldn't you?
No, you're right. You're right. I have more foam than you. I'm bigger boned. I'm bigger foamed than you.
You're bigger phone.
Hey, I'm not fat. I'm big foam.
I'm not. He's not fat. He's not big phone. He's my brother.
I'm big foam.
So does Brigitte also pick up?
Big foam. All right, go. I'm sorry. Go. So good.
So does Brigitte?
Big foam.
Oh my god.
No, I'm here for you, Josh. What? I'm listening. I'm listening, Josh.
So is it actually a foursome because Brigitte also gets up in the sex?
That is a good question.
Isn't that kind of the point of this chapter? Is that we learn Elaine, the warder bond sends like mortification and all this other stuff, which why wouldn't it send Orgasmictron? And then we learn that she and Avienda get bonded in a way that's very similar to the warder bond, though a little different.
Is there, like, how many degrees of bond does the sex feeling transmit to? So let's say Rand is having sex, theoretically, Rand is having sex with men.
Who's on top?
No. Alana can feel it, right?
Yeah.
But Min and Avienda and Lelaine cannot. But if Rand has sex again with Avienda, then Elaine and Brigitte, in theory, would feel it. Is that what you think?
I think if Elaine and Rand had sex, both Brigitte and Avienda would feel it. I don't know if Avienda did, would Brigitte feel it. That's what they tell us in the text. That they don't know how it will interact.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen 2 degrees of like where someone is bonded and then someone bonds the warder per se, whether that sex still transmits. But it may be like electricity that as long as there's a fucking wire, it just goes and goes and goes. I don't know. That's a good question, though. It could be Tesla sex. It maybe water thing is like Tesla sex. It just like jumps. The electricity just jumps from one rod to the other.
I was gonna create like a whole Shopify account, and I think I should only sell vibrators because I'm really good at selling those.
You're gonna start a Shopify account and only sell vibrators?
That's not. Is that what I thought?
That's what you said.
Weird. I don't know.
Sign me up.
That's strange. Okay. Yeah, definitely.
I'll be on your mailing list.
Enterprisex@gmail.com. It's simple.
Okay.
This left turn, I think, broke my nose. It was so sharp. I'm a what?
I know.
Speaking of which,
and Avienda are for sure gonna feel it. They're gonna feel the vibrations of that sexual encounter when he has sex with Elaine. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I will say that I'll go so far as to say that Brigitte does not feel when Avienda has sex.
Right.
Well, that's
I agree.
unfortunate.
I will say that Elaine may or may not. I would say she probably does.
Maybe she needs to see a doctor.
And we do have an example of Bane and Shiad as far as this sort of
The sister
connection
bond.
goes,
They only
right?
have sex with men together. Yeah, they only have sex with men together.
Well, we
Only because
assume
it's
that
annoying to not actually come if one or the other of them is having sex and the other's not.
we assume that they're only having sex together, but it could also be that they just each have to agree for one person to have sex, right? I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be a threesome, or does it? Do you think?
I'm sorry, what was the question again?
They don't have to be having sex with each other, but they both might want to have sex sequentially.
This is true. Sequentially with Rand? Like sequentially with Rand in
Well, we're
their,
talking about Bane and
like
their
Shiad.
round?
house, or in person, like taking turns or finger cuffing
I like
situation. What are we talking
Let's
about?
think about it in round, like thinking like in round.
Like, I am Rand and I'm fucking Avienda.
I
And then
am
they start,
and fucking Avienda.
I am Rand and I'm fucking
fucking
No, you have
Avienda.
to keep singing.
You're right. I don't know.
That was the worst song ever.
I was ready to follow.
You were
You
trying to
stopped
do
singing. I was following you. You started. I'll
I
follow you.
am Rand and I'm fucking Avienda.
I am Rand and fucking Avienda.
I am Rand and fucking Avienda. I'm doing it in the round. Come on, go.
Here we go.
I am Rand and I'm fucking Avienda.
I am Rand and fucking Avienda. I am Rand and
Avienda.
I am Rand and fucking Avienda.
Black socks.
That's really
Wait,
nice.
who says men?
I'm Rand and I'm fucking Avienda.
All right, this is so captivating.
I think we're not-
Anyways, we're real. This doesn't matter. I'm gonna
So-
go.
That's for Matt.
Okay, so
As long as Matt Stagger's happy.
Just give it to Josh. Josh, you go.
As long as Matt Sager said.
so do you think
Sager.
that Elaine's mom felt the same way about being a queen that Elaine does in front of these people? How would the actual Queen of Andor have handled this situation?
Ooh.
What are your thoughts?
I think very similar. I think the little bit that we've seen in Morgase's internal dialogue does indicate that she had similar thoughts.
You think that Elaine is acting similarly to the way that Morgase would have acted in this same situation?
Yeah. If you think about like how Morgase, well, the last time we saw Morgase's internal dialogue, she was under compulsion.
Huh. Right.
So maybe that affected what was going on.
Yeah, I think that was not. I don't think we've.
Or
gotten
maybe it's just that Robert Jordan portrays all women's internal dialogue identically.
a little bit true. I think a little bit true. It's a little bit difficult to figure out what is what and who is doing exactly what.
Right.
Sometimes because it is very similar. I don't think that I have a hard time believing that Morgase would actually react the way that Elaine did. I feel that Elaine was really self-conscious and having more like inner kind of dialogue and turmoil maybe than Morgase had given off that she would have had she been herself. I think there were things that in the POV that we got from Morgase that were really cool because they this like that dynamic of her being just totally like totally brainwashed, totally submissive, and then there were these other aspects within sometimes the same sentence that were like allusions to who she was, which was absolutely like a woman of the hardest things the earth can create, kind of thing. It's how I perceived it, but maybe I'm completely wrong and I didn't understand that whole thing. I thought she was like hard as shit, but persuasive and a little corrupt, maybe sometimes, but also had these really great, like she was unwavering.
Well, I guess what I was thinking of is actually after she was compulsed, while she was like talking to herself about Talonvor and thinking about rebuking her queenhood and rebuking her queenhood to herself. It had a very similar
she's a narcissist
and feel to the way Elaine processes. And it makes sense. They were both raised by Lenny. They have Lennyisms ingrained in their way of being.
Yeah.
And they're both kind of drama.
Like, how would Morghese have behaved differently given this comedic entourage of visitors?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, sorry. We can keep going, Dan.
Yeah.
No, I like that. I like that way of thinking, though. But it is comedic. I mean, all kinds of people show up. I mean, I don't really want to get into it because she gets pulled out.
Yeah.
And the main point of the whole thing is for her to...
Basically, Mazrim Tame and some Ashaman come in and check her out as she's stripping.
Right.
Hey,
and then she goes and get bound to Avienda.
And Mazrim Tame is a total, like, do as I say, not as I do leader.
He's all, turn around, bitches!
But he was like, yoink.
What?
Yoink.
You know we'd all be looking at Elaine too, Ryan.
I kind of love this first sister ceremony. This first sister ceremony to me is mature. It's fun. Like, all the women are kind of laughing. It's not this entirely solemn thing. It's a communal thing, right? What?
It's everything, Dan. It's just. This morning I said to Kay, I was like, in this prologue is one of my favorite moments in all the series.
And then I came back to him a couple hours later and I was like, so when they bonded the sister thing and then they were rebirthed off of Amisa's teats. Yes. Oh, yeah. It was so beautiful, right?
And Ryan's like, no, the chair of remorse.
Yeah.
Duh, obviously.
No, but there's so much to love about this. There's a whole Jungian analysis, like just kind of Jungian themes going on, where they were projecting their insecurities onto their sisters, and then they were being called out like a good therapist would by the wise ones. It just kept happening, and she's like, "Oh, you think you're so pretty," and then the wise was like, "Bitch, you think the same way. You're the same. You just don't see it." Like, I see that, in the world, and I loved how he portrayed that. Yeah, it's both. It was everything. It was dark. It was angry. It was lighthearted. It was sexual. Mm-hmm. It was.
It's one of my favorites also. And thank you, Dean Moxley.
Yes. Yeah.
Seriously, good to see you here. Also,
I think Dean found the series because he Googled this.
What?
I want to find something else. But
sorry, didn't mean to do that.
We love
Dean. Get on Discord, baby. This is awesome. They have surrogate mothers. They're like, no, this person's mother wasn't able to attend. I am their mother. And Amos,
because it was seamless. No, hold on. That part I have to speak about. This whole thing I'm probably going to dissect a little bit because it's my This is the
Please
this
do.
is the jam of the entire prologue for me. This was the jam
The nectar.
stuff. This is the nectar.
Yes.
The nectar.
The nectar.
So, yeah. What were we talking about? Thank you, nectar dysregulator. What?
We're talking about the ceremony itself, where the women say, I will be the mother. They push them onto their knees, and even the terangrial stuff that happens. So when they answer the question, the first question it was, and in fact, but real fast, Elaine had said, I had hoped that Melaine would be here. And they're like, no, with the weaves here, her babies might get affected and might get fucking pulled into your shit if she was here. So she can't be here. And it's like, oh, this is weave shit. And Elaine had no idea this was weave shit before.
We need to
but
rewind. We're gonna have to go back, but I'll bring you there. What
Bring
page
us
are
there,
you
okay? Yeah, no, do it. Lead us through.
on,
You got
though?
Tiny Book though.
I got Tiny
They
Book.
got Big
Exactly. I know. I got Tiny Book. Thanks for pointing it out.
Tiny book.
I got Tiny Book.
What?
Like,
It's
you
funny.
guys-
It's a delicate book.
Hey, you wanted a
Hey,
big
you know
book,
what?
you got a tiny book.
I got Joshy Wells's Tiny Book.
Yeah, Joshua. Hey, he might have had
That's what
he,
my wells.
Come
Joshua
on,
is
so I can try to figure it out.
notorious of it
Jesus
for his
fucking
having a
Christ.
tiny book.
Just what page and then what paragraph starting? Josh, I'm just asking you. I'm not talking to these puffy.
But
puffy-
the questions are awesome. The questions are, what is the best you know of the woman you want to be your first sister?
Hey, brother,
And they
brother, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Do you want to do a first brother ceremony right now?
Oh my god.
We're already first brothers.
Well, yeah, that's kind of
Like, not by choice. I mean,
oh no! If you guys are
When I-
Josh,
True.
Josh, you want to do it? You and me, buddy?
Josh,
Josh, take your
does
shirt off.
Josh look
Let's
like
go.
he
Let's
wants
go.
to do
Come on,
it?
Josh. Take
No,
your shirt off.
Ryan.
Josh,
I'm
look
good.
like he wants to
Come
do
on,
it.
Josh.
Josh,
What?
Josh is not taking.
Bond with me, Josh. Be my first brother. I finally
Josh,
found a brother.
Josh, I'll bond with you too.
Come on,
I'll
Josh.
protect
Come
you,
on.
Josh. I'll protect
Come on. What
you.
is the
Oh my
worst of
God,
me?
I'll hold you back.
What is the
coming.
worst of me, Josh?
He's getting
What
stronger.
are you jealous of, Josh?
He's getting
We're
stronger.
bonded, Ryan.
I know. Oh, Josh.
I recoil. He got too strong.
What happened?
Wow.
Where-
Very long arm this man
This is not my
has.
beautiful.
6'7". This is not my beautiful house.
This is not my beautiful.
Get your face in your own crotch, please, for a second.
Ryan, you keep telling me Josh likes
Yeah.
you, and I
You're
keep
right.
believing you.
Josh would be my. I thought that said fist brother for a second.
Fist brother.
Yeah.
Another-
Fist brother.
Here we go. We have big foamed fist. Next merch idea? I think so.
Fist brother.
I got big foams.
Big
I got big
foamed
foam and I can't apply.
fist brother.
Oh shit!
It's big foamed fist brother. All one thing.
Big foam biscuit.
Big foamed fist brother. BF.
Uh-huh.
What is it?
Apparently we're the
Yeah.
B.
Yeah.
like a common
So-
joke is that we're being fisted, which is so not true. Like
I'm
there's
sorry,
so much more
can
than
you-
just a fist going on.
Really? Oh yeah.
It's like
Way to
it's like
ruin the magic for everybody. I love it when your scalp is in the camera a little bit. Then it definitely looks like everybody's being not fisted.
Well, I mean, someone asked me to tell kids how to work a puppet, and I said, just pretend you're working at the G spot, and that
my
did
God.
not go over well.
no, I know.
No, that wouldn't. I
I'm
wouldn't
sorry.
expect you
Like
to
a
be
fist puppet would just be like boom, 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 boom. Like,
No, it's all G spot.
I'm being made love to.
We're gonna
I'm
move
being
on.
made-
We're gonna move on now. We're gonna move on. I'm muting. Carry on, Josh.
I'm
Josh,
telling-
Kay, I thought you wanted to lead us. You had something you wanted to say about this, right?
I really just wanted to know the page that you're on, and that
Well,
no,
I'm on page 43, but it's going to be different for you probably.
No way. No way.
Nice.
43. Okay, thank you. So let me try to figure this out. Okay.
Ryan with his hairy
43.
salami
So
nipples.
I have 4 pages, so I would be further. I have smaller pages, so I would be further ahead than you are. So 43 might add to like 50. What's the name of the give me the chapter things?
We're still in snow, which is the prologue.
I know that part, but like Logain shook his head whether it was an anger or regret. No,
It'll be
okay.
after that. Yep.
After that, Tovine closed her mouth and yeah, she did, and put down the untouched roll.
Okay, so it's before that.
Yeah, before that, we're still in the lane.
Tovine
We're in
closed her
between
mouth
those two
put
bits.
down the untouched roll. I'm sorry, I was just doing something.
You're doing like ASMR.
Yeah, thought it would be fun. Tovienne closed her mouth and put down the untouched roll. I was gonna do it in a good way, but oh wow, I had deja vu just then. Okay, never mind.
What is happening?
I don't know. It's before that. You said
Should I be wrong?
Yeah, so in between those two quotes that you looked at.
he pant. I'm in Logain. He panted. Also, I think that's a drinking obligation.
The game he panted?
Logain, he panted. Okay, then the other. I'm sorry. I'm just reading straight from the fucking book. Okay. And now I've written
No, we're not quite there quite yet. We're still on the lane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tovienne blinked in surprise, then met Gabriel's sooty
Hey,
green
let's say
eyes.
I followed
Sooty green eyes
All right.
that flat stare, making no effort to hide her disgust.
Brother Dan, this guy will follow us if we can burp. Can you burp right now?
What?
That sounded
What is
like
happening?
Okay, I think
Wait. Hold on.
Burp
Wait,
is-
ready? Wait.
I think he's gonna follow just for the effort. I would.
I almost.
So anyway, if he cares about Wheel of Time, anyways. Hi.
All right, yeah,
the
you were right. You were right.
Those
These
were
are horrifying birds.
Don't do this. You're really derailed.
Hey, come over.
Josh,
I know, we're-
am I before the dusky woman did not even have the grace to blush? What am I reading?
Yeah. We're not there yet.
Okay.
Keep
Holy
going back.
obligation. Great.
Where Elaine and Avienda are going through their rebirth, and I have quote writhing against the.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
What?
Go ahead.
Sorry,
No,
no, you.
go ahead.
You. No, you.
Okay.
No, you.
Writhing against each other, limbs entangling.
Is that the beginning of a chapter?
Okay.
No, it's a drinking obligation.
Indentation. I need the indentation to be able to, or like the top of
All right.
your page.
Hey, guy
or
in
something.
hat trying to belch.
That's
what
on
about-
page 48.
Was the wall?
Come on,
Nowhere
Josh.
was the wall finished. Nowhere more than 12 or 15 feet high. None of the towers are basins more than. In places, she could have clambered over the piles of black stone, except for her order to not attempt to escape.
Oh gosh.
So good. It gets so good right now. I really should just read the book all the time. It's so much better. Should I read it out loud? Would you want to hear it?
I'm burping. I'm hoping I'm getting more and more subs.
Oh, you guys are doing your thing. I don't
More subs.
expect answers. I'm speaking into the void. This is my chance to speak
Oh, we have a burp.
without anybody talking, just burping back at
This
me,
is
which
our
is
first
my
burp
heaven.
session.
This is my heaven. Don't talk. Don't say anything constructive. Just burp back to me. I'm good
Like,
talking into the
We've seen it
void.
all in this channel, but this is the first burp fetish.
What she had done struck her like a bucket of cold water, and she nearly wept. None of those strangers would spot an Aes Sedai face. Now, if they could recognize one. If either of them from a good channel, unlikely though it was, she would not pass. I love it. Sorry. She would not pass close enough to tell that Tobian could too. I love the birthing. Thank you. Keep going.
Keep
going.
Dan is going to vomit up all the
I'm gonna puke. It's not easy.
Don't touch that when it's that close to the end stream button. I have learned my lesson before, and I will kill you if you make me look like I do that again.
All right. Well,
No,
I
I
don't
did
even know.
it, but I just
Hey, well, if we don't get a follow from
y'all fucking kill me.
This is false advertising. He's just.
Man, I gave you like 20 burps, bro.
There's my Dean Moxley to the rescue. Hi,
Let-
thank you.
Wait. Did your home go burp?
What?
Put on stream if your home go burps, because this bitch won't burp.
I'm not participating in this. This is insanity. And Josh, I adore you. Where are we?
I love you too, okay?
Well, I just want to tell our new friend we do not kink shame. I will burp all over you if you want.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
fuck,
Do
yeah.
not kink shame. Watch my video, Dick Spears. Okay. Anyways, shameless plug, and going back to the Wheel of Time. Ahead of her, a mounted party was
What do you? Hey, where? What are you reading?
without it sounding like it's sexual. I swear to God, I got the wrong book or something. Did he change the cover? What's happening? This is the first time I've really read the actual book, so I feel like Joshua Wells may have done something to the book after all. Not that way, sicko. All right. Ahead of her, a mounted party was approaching.
It's
All right. We're not there yet.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
I swear to God.
Oh my gosh.
All
right.
I'm like, oh God, I love you so. I'm crying. Oh, Dan, your
right.
brother, your laugh makes me laugh.
All right. So no, Avienda and Elaine are still getting birth. Dang it! They're no mounted party.
Happy birthday, Matt Stagger.
Hey Matt Stagger, we got you some chaos for your birthday.
Oh God. Okay. Memory began to return. Slowly, she lifted her head from a breast and looked into Ami's face. Yes, Amis, sweet, slick, and weary-eyed, but smiling.
Oh my
but
gosh.
smiling.
the ultimate MILF.
And she was Elaine. Yes,
Wait,
Elaine.
It's
Let
a
me
Misa-
read it.
It's a Misa Gill for
Oh my God, you ruin everything. What?
I'm sorry, it's a Misa Gill for a MILF.
Stop. Who cares? Anyways, memory began to return slowly. She lifted her head from a breast
Oh, breast.
Now you're there.
looked up into Amis's face. Yes, Amis. Sweat slicked and weary-eyed, but smiling. And
See, that's a drinking obligation I underline. Let's
Yeah,
drink.
okay. For sure, drink.
Yep. But I'm sorry, go on.
No, for sure. Warranted. Also,
Sweat slick and weary-eyed, but
she was Elaine. Yes, Elaine Tricond. But there was something more to her now. Not like the water bond, but like it in a way. fainter but more magnificent. Slowly, on a neck that wobbled uncertainly, she turned her head to look at the other that was herself, lying on Amisa's other breast. To look at Avienda, her hair matted, her face and body shining with sweat. Drink. Where's my drink? I lost my drink.
So were they both like latched on? Like
Yeah, each on another type.
like these grown women like
Yeah,
like curled on this old
smiling
woman's
with
lap,
joy. No,
like
not
nibbling
crawling on.
titty.
No. That's not the image. The image is tear jerking in the most beautiful way. The image is not crawling up onto a lap. The image is they are infants, helpless and there and not there at the same time, and they're everywhere. And this is
Right.
one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen described, honestly. And I understand that there are like, it's so funny too, and I still have tears like dripping down my eyes that I haven't wiped away yet, that are from laughter, because it's so funny. It's so funny, but it's also so tender. It's also so fucking tender. This is the most amazing thing I've ever seen written ever, and I absolutely 1000% did not expect it from this writer at this
Right.
point or ever. And I don't expect to see this replicated ever, because it feels like one of those things that maybe he, like, you know how a song, and Dan and Josh, you guys can relate to like how musicians work and how like a song will just create itself. Isn't that the same artistic type of concept as like an author just creating something that just works? And you can find 1,000 things that are hilarious about this, which we just did, and then we just switched the tone. And now we're here to this like incredible moment that this guy did. And who is he? How did he do this? How did he write this? The whole thing that I went to in my brain at this point in hearing this was, who the fuck is Robert Jordan? What the hell has he been through? What has he seen? What and this has happened a couple times throughout this series, right? I think we've stopped a couple times where I've been flabbergasted by like what he's done, and I'm like gonna cry now. Fuck.
No, it's all right. Go for it.
One of the most beautiful things like ever written. Ever. Like, read that again from the point that it starts at memory to where it ends at never intended to let go. What even that start from memory to never intended to let go at the end at one paragraph. Who can do that? Who can do that?
Yeah, I mean, it's very.
Found it. And I never expected to read a fantasy series and cry. So
Good.
I'm gonna drop the mic.
No. Yeah.
So this is the thud versus the flicker.
Yes, exactly. Oh my god. Thud.
I mean, it's very psychedelic. It's very like holotropic breath work,
Josh.
psychedelic rebirth kind of thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yes, and yeah. How weird that we were talking about DMT like last show or something.
Right.
Just like kind of reference the, and I think there's so much. I'm so glad that like the therapeutic world is diving into things like that and excited about things like that, and actually many more, really good, neuroscientists and people of all scales of knowledge are really understanding so much more about the brain, which is also so exciting and hits home for me a lot, so
I mean, he's basically writing about being born, right? It's like when they say the last thing she hears is "You will be born again," and then everything blacks out, and she starts hearing just the heartbeat.
Right.
And then things come back to her sense of identity, that she's embodied, that she's a person with a name, right?
It's a wonderful representation of what birth actually is. We don't know, and it says it here. Oh shit! It's something about like how you a person doesn't know what they are getting into when they are born, and so
Right.
you go into the same situation clueless to a certain
Right.
degree. And I think
Right.
a lot of organizations kind of have that same secret society mentality, but this takes it to the nth level where you have actual hallucinations that you are being born, because they obviously aren't. They're women standing in a room, and
Right.
yet what they're able to experience is something pretty. I mean, it's magical, obviously magical, but on a human level, it's magical as well. As
Right.
being able to experience, to have consciousness in utero, to recognize heartbeats, and to feel the constriction and the pain of actually being born is something that we don't. None of us, and we've all experienced it, and yet none of us remember. And so this is a trippy ass thing for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's like she comes from oneness, emerges. There's this shock. There's squeezing and crushing, blinding light, a feeling of weight, a cutting pain in her middle of her umbilical cord being cut, a tickling of her foot and her back. She's screaming. She doesn't know it's her, and then she realizes it.
Well,
Right,
plus
it's like-
her twin, her twin is born first, and suddenly she is alone.
Right.
She experiences that as well.
Well, so like anybody to feel this is like, that's what I love again about this. Sorry, your fucking foam hands are up in my face. To feel like alone at any point, right, is such a powerful thing, and that's just another relatable quality that he shows. And he does it in such a profound way. What the fuck? Anyways, go on.
I'm the father of twins, and when they were babies, we would put them as close together as possible because this is all they had known in utero. We thought that this was a way to help transition into this life.
Yeah.
And
That's what I've
so
They
Also
still
true.
stay in the same bed, right?
It sounds like that's the
they still do. They still, yeah, they spoon. Yeah.
Oh
They
my
still stay until
god!
this day, yeah.
And so I read this with that sort of eyes.
Jesus
What?
fucking Christ.
Through
I hate
those
you
eyes,
both. I hate you both. You
All right, we got her. She thought the
fucking
cage still stayed.
arrow in my heart because I thought that they still did. I'm like, oh.
Oh no. Although
What? Weird.
they
Why'd I
shared a room for a long time.
That's gross.
Olivia,
They're
then
probably
Olivia.
really older
Exactly,
now.
Matt.
So much
Yeah.
older.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I know
oh.
how old they are.
Matt's getting all philosophical in his old age.
Stupid puppet.
So yeah, so I read that and I
You should try it.
felt that what right what
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm talking to the chat.
What?
Oh,
right.
Dean said he. All right, we're done. Yeah, let's go on, Dan. Sorry, brother.
No, we're good. I'm thinking we should. Is there anything else in this POV of Elaine that we wanted to get into? I'm thinking maybe we should wrap it. after.
You gotta work tomorrow.
You
man.
have an early day.
Yeah, I got an early day.
We gotta take our tits off for Matt, so we gotta save time.
We gotta take our tits out for Brother Dan too, though, because I think that you're doing amazing things
Dude, he's
with
in
your.
Texas.
I'm super stoked for you, Brother Dan, and I think you're doing amazing things
Yeah. With
in your
big bugs. There are big bugs in
current
Texas.
job and what you're doing for people that have the like people like my daughter.
Yep.
So
Thank you. Yes.
thank you.
Hey.
Thank you. Thank you for doing these things. I think that's amazing, and I think it's so cool
Well,
that
you're
you
my
get to. I think you get to. It's so cool you get to travel on top of it. Like, I'm just very excited for you, and I
Yeah.
genuinely am stoked for you. So
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Is there anything else about this rebirth, this first sister ceremony that you guys wanted to mention?
I'm definitely going to mention more next time because I have a whole thing and I didn't get there. But I went somewhere else, and that's okay too. So.
That was amazing. No, Chris, that was
Yeah, that was
amazing.
good.
Oh no, that's not my name.
The Case
Anyway.
Nice Night, that was amazing. That was most like yeah, you went there. We all
Say could I?
No, I love you all. Whatever will weave. I love you all. Thank you for letting me cry on your show about
Crying
Robert Jordan's writing.
We did not discuss the
What
things
the
they said about
fuck?
each other.
We need to discuss those
Yeah, we'll
things.
get into it.
This
It
is
was-
like the whole thing. Like, I'm telling you, like, when I say it's jam, it's super messy for me. And it's gonna be. I just need to. I definitely have things to say about it, though. Like, that I think we're gonna have fun things to say about as well. It's not just like, oh, I'm gonna like relate this back to my experience. This is my therapy time. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying, like, I think it's gonna be cool, and it's more than I can do right now.
right,
All the
awesome.
drinking obligation.
All right, Matt Stagger, can you put on the Discord link in the chat? Let's get some new faces in here. Everyone jump in. It's Matt
We're gonna
Stagger's
be on
birthday.
Discord for a while.
It's
though.
been feliz cumpleaños a usted. Feliz cumpleaños a usted. Feliz
Okay.
cumpleaños para
Yeah. Y
Y mucho más.
All right, Rain, I want to see you in Discord. Over's here. Let's get over there. Iris Bear, where are you at? Let's all get in Discord. I got another hour.
You never know. We might all just meet.
I don't predict hits, but you never know. Hey, until
We
next
never
time,
know.
You never know. But Josh and Dan are probably going to leave because they're on the East Coast and they have lives. We will see you all next week for the end of the prologue and maybe into chapter 1 and 2. We'll tell you soon. We to know us is to love us, but
How many chapters next week?
we'll figure that
We'll
out.
figure it out.
Chapter 1.
Yeah, Dan's got to do his analysis, his anal analysis.
No, I say let's go through chapter 2. We'll end after chapter 2.
Okay.
Love it.
Yeah, if you haven't
Own
yet,
it.
Patreon is the way.
Work it.
And until next time, where's the read and find out? Hey, everyone, read and fuck off.
Read and fuck off.
Hey, I love you and I'm proud of you.
And we'll see you. Come into Discord. Discord.